because I missed making it this morning. I'm so excited to try this. So this is a new matcha that I just got. I actually got it for Black Friday. It is Nikohama. Is that how you would pronounce it, babe? Nikohama?
Nikohama.
Right? It is a ceremonial grade matcha. So Juan's cleaning out our filter right now for the refrigerator. He just changed it. And you're like, when you change a filter, how many gallons is it?
4 gallons.
4 gallons of water you have to like flush through with the filter. So he's in the process of it. So what I was trying to say is that I have been wanting to try this matcha, but it is so dang expensive. Like, has no reason I feel like to be that expensive, like any matcha, given the fact that we got matcha in Japan and it was like $10 for some of like the best matcha. You guys, this was $60. So I'm trying it for you, so maybe you don't have to, but I got it during Black Friday, Cyber Monday because they're having a sale, so I got it like a little bit cheaper. But I'm so excited to try this right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, without further ado, let's have a little sip.
Best matcha ever.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's not bitter. It doesn't feel grainy. It feels like really balanced, like really light flavor. Texture is good, kind of creamy. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Come have a sip on your next dump. Water dump.
It's good. It's kind of grainy, no?
Maybe the sip you had.
It's good though.
Like flavor-wise, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like perfect flavoring. But it seems like kind of subtle matcha, no? Like it doesn't necessarily like taste like matcha. If you're into matcha and you want to try different types of matcha like I've been doing, perhaps check it out then. But do I think it's worth the price tag? I don't think it is. So well, welcome back to a new vlog. It is Sunday. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a few days in my life. This next week, it should be pretty busy at work, but I'm also, Juan earmuffs. I'm also going to get Botox this week, so I'll take you along for that. I'm excited because I think the last time I had Botox was, I mean, it was the last time I vlogged it, but I think it was like well over 6 months ago, so I'm excited. I need it. But for now, it's Sunday, and we're having a chill day, although later today, like tonight, is Gray's first puppy class, but this first puppy class is without Gray. Just the parents go. So we're like super excited to see like what that's all about, but like start that journey for Gray. Show the people how big you are. Oh my God. She had a vet appointment. I mean, I vlogged it last time, but she was 7 pounds. For sure, I feel like she's 8 pounds now, but she is so tall. She is so big. Our baby is not a baby anymore.
Not a baby.
Oh my God, but she's still... What was my makeup?
But she behaves like a baby.
But she behaves like a baby, yeah. Babe, I'm so excited for that though. The puppy class is it 12 weeks?
Oh, I don't remember, but it's not.
Something like that. It's really long. We're gonna be doing it. I tasted the graininess. So we're gonna be doing this well into at least the first week of February.
Oh, more. I think it's March.
March? Beginning of March, right?
I think it's
I can't do math.
For sure.
So she's gonna be doing this once a week for a while. Are you liking the sun? Are you like Oliver? Or are you wanting food? What is that? Well, anyways, I lost my train of thought, but today's Sunday and we're gonna have a nice relaxing day. Get some stuff done. As you can see, I'm kind of multitasking a bunch of things right now. Juan's doing the filter. We're making some lunch right now. I'm making matcha. And I'm also wanting to change out the scent of this. I have it's hooked up, an Aroma 360. I'm drawing a blank. Diffuser. There's the word. But Juan isn't a fan of the scent that's been in it for a while, so I'm gonna swap it out for one of the other scents that I got when I got this originally. So I've had these scents for a while. So we have Paradise Lost and My Way. Okay, My Way is like very perfumey. Paradise Lost is like kind of fruity. You wanna go fruity?
Yep.
So this is what it looks like. We got the black one and it just like plugs in right over here with everything. So let's change this. It's almost out anyways, which is great, but I had chandelier scent in it before. So I think you just undo this. I mean, the first little bit's kind of going to be a mix of two scents, so I'm sure you should clean this out, but you know, I'm not going to. And then you just take the new container and then just twist it in, and it should be that simple. And then put it back. This one, chandelier, I really like. It's supposed to smell, forget which hotel, like the One Hotel or something like that. It's like their signature scent. I liked it, but Juan ended up not being a fan of it after having it for a couple of months. But it also comes with a remote, which is really handy. They say that you shouldn't be doing it for more than like 4 hours at a time, so I usually just turn it on and then do 4 hours. I don't change like any of these concentration percentages. I just let it do 100%. Because this is like pretty large room for it to fill. Because even with having this on for 4 hours a day, like it's not enough to fill this space. It usually takes like a couple days before we can really even smell it. But anyways, I'm gonna turn it on and then I'll do the 4 hours and then I just let it be. I'll tuck it back here in the corner. There we have it. I am so excited for this. Gray ended up getting her first little package and it's from the brand Dude Goods. It's this small business. They're based out of New York and they reached out to send Gray a couple of their bandanas, which I'm so excited about because like look how stunning these are. I think she's gonna look amazing in the plaid and it's very like holidays. They have different like collections and stuff like that. This one is super cute, a little sweater. They all like have a button clasp too to make it like really easy to close around their neck. These are all in a size small, so let's test it out. It might still be big for her, but as we know, she's growing. Oh, this is like a flannel. It feels so nice. And the trees one, babe, do you see the trees? So cute. She could wear this one on Christmas, or maybe even like this plaid one too. And I'm really excited for this because she officially has a name tag. Gray, you have a name tag. Let's put this on you. These are fully customizable. Look at that. And her name on it. Oh my god, this is so cute. Thank you so much for sending this package to Gray. She's gonna absolutely love it. Gray, you have to wait. You like matcha? Which one do you like? Do you like this one? Do you think this one suits you? What about this one? Ooh. What about this one? That one's so cute. What about the trees? What about the trees? How do you wear a bandana? Is it on the back or is it on the front? It's so big. Great, why do you just look 10 times cuter? What? What? She needs to grow. You need to grow, baby. Oh, we're gonna have to do some bandana training. Babe, do you see this? And then, let's do your collar. She's growing out of her collar so fast. This is still like a puppy one. We almost need to upgrade her to a new one. So this is kind of like a temporary collar for now, but I love that it has like an easy clip. That's really cute. Hey! What do you think? You officially have a name. A name tag. Look at you, girl. I've been eyeing this dog bed for Gray, for her to grow into, like when she's at her adult size. And it was on sale during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So we ended up getting it. And it just got delivered today. I am a sucker for boucle, and this is the cream boucle. We got it in the size medium because the medium was the size to get for like border collies, and she's going to be a little bit smaller than a border collie. Well, probably a lot smaller than a border collie. Because I love these beds that she has now, but she's going to outgrow them. You're going to outgrow them because you're such a big girl. This is like an early Christmas for you. You have bandanas, a name tag, you have a new bed, and you don't even realize it. Do you want it just like this? Well, let's take it out. I think you'll enjoy it more. Look at it. It needs to fluff up though. Up to 4 days for the bed to fully expand and look like the photos online. Your dog can still use it right away though. And it has a cover, babe, and it's machine washable.
Okay.
It looks like you like it, babe. She's trying to get used to the name collar. Don't bite it. I might have to adjust it a bit to make it a little bit higher so she can't really get it. Well, here's the bed. So it's still gonna inflate, but it definitely goes with our furniture. Just need to figure out the right spot to put it. But this is really a good size. I'm so excited for it. Do you like it, Gray? Do you like it?
Might be really hot.
Happy Monday. I have really low energy today. I did not even want to get ready, so it's definitely a no makeup day. This is what I can give today. It's already 12:30. I've been in back-to-back meetings the entire morning and I've been sitting here working the whole time. What's really tricky about having a dog and having Gray now is that, well, a few things, a lot of things. Well, she's not allowed upstairs and my office is upstairs, so it's been really hard and challenging for me during the day because I need to work downstairs and just solely off of my laptop instead of my desktop. I'm trying to work on it, trying to get better about putting her in her playpen and just having some like separation, but it's a challenge. So I kind of just make things easy and I'm down here. So that's why I'm down here and not in my office, but I'm still working. I feel like I have so much on my plate and so much to do that I'm feeling kind of like overwhelmed right now. My anxiety is like up here. So I need to like take a break and regather myself. It's also lunchtime, so I desperately want to have some lunch. I also have like an order pickup for some groceries, so I might just like swing out, pick that up really quickly, come home, make lunch, and yeah, figure out my life from there. Guys, I am so scattered. I'm so scattered. Oh my god. Baby. She's just like whining and I'm walking around, I'm letting her outside, she doesn't need to go potty, and she's just like whining to me. I'm like, are you okay? What's going on? You're acting kind of weird today. Are you okay? Okay, I'm gonna hold her for a second. Just got back from the grocery store
and I put everything away, but I'm just like so distracted with her. She's been having some regressions on potty training. She was like 99% there, and now the past 3 days in a row, she's had accidents in the house. So we're needing to switch up some things. We're now giving her treats again when she does go to the bathroom in the right spot and all that sort of stuff. But my baby, what's going on? I picked up a salad kit. I do not trust that girl. I do not trust her. Okay, I picked up a salad kit when I picked up groceries, so I figured that this could just be my lunch. Did you go outside? I don't know what's happening. Thinking that this could be my lunch. This lasts me 2 servings. So I have a bowl for now, and then I'm gonna put the rest into like this little Tupperware. I'm so hungry. It is 1:30 right now. So let's eat this before I become super hangry, because I feel like I'm there. We're teetering that line. This is the everything chopped kit. It is so good. You get like these little bagel, like crouton things. Everything but the bagel, like salad dressing. Like, it's so good. So good. Nice and easy lunch, just the way I like it. I hate thinking of like food ideas and stuff, so like the easier the better, honestly. And then I keep it in the pouch and kind of just like put it right next to it, so then that way this is really easy for tomorrow. And this is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna mix it all together, and lunch is served. What's going on, Gray? She just keeps coming outside and sitting and staring out to the back. But she like whines to go out here, but then she doesn't do anything. What is that? What is that? I guess I'll just leave you out here. That's where you want to be. I don't know. Oh, her puppy training class. Yesterday was the first class, and for the first class, it's no puppies. It's just like us. So we left her here, and she did really well. But yeah, we got like a pamphlet and a schedule, pretty much the full agenda of everything we need. Good like tips and tricks and all like that sort of stuff, but then also like the full agenda of what they're going to be teaching us and teaching Gray for 12 weeks. I cannot believe that. So afterwards, Juan and I were just like so pumped, so excited. We cannot wait to start. I need this dog trained ASAP. Where's my phone? I'm going to text Juan about this behavior because it's so bizarre. Never seen her act like this. Let's see what Juan says, but I'm going to sit down and eat because like I said, I'm so hungry. I've been sitting here struggling to get back to work, I'm not gonna lie, and I thought like maybe that this is a good opportunity just to like pause, have a very casual conversation with you guys about like how I am doing mentally. You guys, my mental health is struggling, and it's struggling so bad. I don't want to get emotional. What's happening? Carissa, get it together. I feel like I must appear like really strong and like I have all of my shit together, but you guys, like I really don't. I put a lot on my plate. There's obviously no hiding that. Like I work at Amazon and I manage a full-time job. I do YouTube and all of like the content creating on all of the social media platforms. And then I also have Airbnb. So I do this to myself. I stretch myself super thin, but it's because all of these extras make me so happy. That's why I've been doing it for as long as I have. And I'm typically really good at bouncing back. I've experienced burnout so many times, but then somehow I just like get that extra drive and push and extra bit of energy. Like, okay, no big deal. Let's keep going. And I always am like really good at like sorting out priorities and things in my mind and just keep pushing because I really don't give myself another option. I'm just gonna preface this with, I don't know if any of this is gonna make sense. It is so hard for me to talk about my feelings out loud and to like make sense of it all, but we're gonna do our best. This is like a really safe space right now for us to share our feelings. But the last couple of months, I feel like I'm hitting rock bottom a little bit and like having a full-on mental breakdown.
I'm finding it really hard to enjoy everything and enjoy life. There's moments that I'm unhappy and definitely days that are low, but it's just those days that I feel like it's really hard to motivate myself. Somehow, even in those moments, I end up pushing through, but it's like out of necessity. I'm just like, I have all these things I need to do, like just keep going, you have to do it. And I feel like the bottom line is I need to remind myself, like, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to do and take what you need when you're feeling like that, because I'm not going to be beneficial to anybody if I am like this. Obviously not myself either. I think things have just been building up a lot over the past couple months, and it just seems like a lot. Like I just have way too much on my plate, and I'm really struggling with how to still do it all. And I really feel like I need to make a decision and like give something up in order to give myself more time, but I just can't make a decision, and everything just seems like either something that will make me unhappy or like seems too risky to do. I'll give you an insight. Like if I was to leave Amazon, then I'm leaving the stability. It would be a massive risk to leave this job that I've had for 9 years. But on the flip side, it's like I would love to pursue content creating full time, and I feel like that's what would make me really happy. So I'm just struggling in my mind with what to do, and then everything else around it is just kind of like falling apart a little bit. My anxiety is at an all-time high, and I never really thought like I was someone that struggled with anxiety, but after I spoke with like my doctor a bit about it, so many things clicked, and I was like, wow, like I really do sit there and worry and overanalyze about everything. Like even sitting right here and talking to you guys, like this is giving me so much anxiety, because it's like, am I going to remember to say everything that I really want to say and that I really want to cover? Is it going to come across the right way? It's always nervous to put yourself out there as well. Like there's just so many, like I drive myself insane. I also think it's especially hard this time of the year. You know, you're wrapping up the year. You had your year of pushing and driving yourself. And so now, you know, you have that like last little push, but then also like the weather's changing, and, you know, living in Seattle, it gets kind of like gray and dark, and, you know, people usually suffer with like seasonal depression here and stuff like that. So I feel like it's really hard to find motivation at this time of the year. So a few things that I just really want to take away from having this conversation is, one, just saying that it's okay to not be okay and that you need to take breaks. I need those reminders all the time. I think it's really important to check in with yourself and see how you're feeling, and if you're just feeling overwhelmed and it's just too much, take a break. Your mental health is everything. Do not let it get bad, and I feel like I've let it get a little bad at this moment. So I need to sit down and I need to reflect, and I need to think of things that would make me happy, maybe even have like a self-care day. I just need to just slow down a little bit, and I think that's why I'm really excited to take time off for the latter half of December, so that way I can really just turn things off, particularly with Amazon, because that has been a massive headache for me this year, and with the policy changes and going back into the office, and it's just a lot of like life change that happened this year with that. Still re-examine how I can maybe like lighten my plate a little bit. But then the other half of it is, you know, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure things out clearly, but I figured let me share a couple of things that I have found really do help when I feel like I get just, oh my God, I can't figure it out. Like I can't see a light at the end of the tunnel, and I just full on feel like I paralyze myself. Like I don't know the next step to make. Like maybe by sharing some of my tips, it might be really helpful. But then also, like if you guys feel comfortable sharing how you guys all deal with mental struggles as well, I feel like we can all kind of come together and help one another. So for instance, like for me and my personality type, it is really important for me to build structure or write things out. For instance, like I was just saying, like I feel like my anxiety is at an all-time high if I feel like I have way too much going on, or if I feel really overwhelmed. So I'll sit down and write out every single task, every single idea, everything that's kind of on my mind, and start prioritizing it. Because if I don't know like all of this that's going on, it's really hard to like
make sense of it. And I feel like I get too flustered thinking about the big picture, and I'm like, oh my God, how do I go from here to here instead of taking the steps to get there? So I feel like by doing this, writing it all down, prioritizing, and then focusing on the little steps at a time, you will get to the end. I feel like that is super, super, super helpful for me, and that's why I write out my task list and I do all of that every single day. It kind of gives me a breath of fresh air a little bit. I'm like, okay, we got it. This is everything. We can tackle this, do it one by one. And it's nice to be able to say like, oh, this is everything that I was freaking out about. Oh, okay. Either that's not a big deal, or sometimes it's helpful to think it's like, okay, well, if I don't achieve that, let's say I can't follow through with like publishing a video the next day. And I'm like, okay, is that really the end of the world? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Like, I put certain pressure on myself, and some things, you know, you just need to remove. So thinking about it that way, I feel like is really helpful for me. And then also ASMR. Say what you want about ASMR, but man, that is a godsend. I started watching ASMR over 6 years ago because I have such a hard time falling asleep. I cannot turn my brain off at night. I do not go to sleep before midnight most nights. And so what I have found is watching ASMR really helps me to get out of my mind and just relax. It's so hard too, because at night is typically like when I feel the most creative too. Oh, your mind keeps going and keeps going. But ASMR really truly helps me to just get out of my mind, just stop thinking so much, get to truly relax enough that I can get to sleep. And I think lastly, like when you're ever feeling like this, just like remind yourself of the little things that make you happy and do that every single day. So example, like if you're a social person, like making sure you're calling like your family or like your friends and feeling that void for the day, especially if you like work at home, have like a FaceTime, go have a coffee meetup or something like that. Or if for instance making matcha is like a little highlight in your day, like make sure you make your matcha. Maybe it is a relaxing bath night or taking 30 minutes to read. Those are also things that I really enjoy and give me simple pleasures in my day. Maybe it's cuddling with your significant other and just like vetting a little bit. Oh, that's helpful as well. But anyways, let me know if you guys have tips. Thank you so much for allowing me to be able to have like this open conversation and dialogue with you guys. Yes, it gives me anxiety, but I also know like this is such a safe space. It's really hard for some people to like open up and talk, so just know this is a safe space. Another action item that I have given myself is that it's officially time to talk to someone professionally. I'm seeking a therapist at this point in time, and I think that that's naturally like the best next step for me. I've done it in the past and I found it to be really beneficial, so I am looking forward to getting that kicked off again. But with that being said, thank you guys. I love you guys. I really appreciate your support that you give me all of the time. Seriously, it does not go unnoticed, and I honestly cannot begin to explain like just how much it means the world to me. So anyways, I feel like with all that being said, it somehow gave me an extra bit of energy and motivation. I feel like just getting things off of your chest sometimes really helps with that I feel like I can tackle work again. But thank you guys. I love you guys. Oh, I was gonna forget to mention something. Ultimately, always do, right? After I clicked the stop recording button, I started like thinking about everything that I was saying, and then something else that I wanted to mention, I just inevitably forgot as well. But like overloading your body with so much all of the time, your body's gonna react. Your body is gonna push back, and that can be in multiple forms. I mean, you can have ulcers, different sorts of pains, and like for me, I feel like my body is fighting me. It's like, okay, like it's time. You need to take a break because my migraines are getting worse. I have a minor like heart condition that kind of like makes it seem like I have panic attacks, but it's not panic attacks, and like that is also getting worse. It's like the stress and anxiety that I'm putting on myself is really aggravating a lot of things in my body, not helping with like stomach issues and things that I have. So, you know, if you don't slow down or start to address these things, your body is going to force you. And I mean, my ultimate goal is to live a really long life and to also live a happy life. And I feel like having my body react to me in that way is just like, okay, like you need to listen to it, and I need to slow down and readjust my life and like certain priorities in my life. So I just figured I would mention that. Like even my acne and my skin is the worst it's been in a while because my body's reacting to like the stress that I'm giving it. And I feel like maybe sometimes people forget about that. Like mental health is so important because it can impact other parts of you as well. But anyways, that's it. Okay. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. And I am just working right now and I have on like relaxing jazz music while I work. I have been loving putting this on whenever I'm working or even reading. It's nice to have like some sort of really subtle ambiance in the background and nothing that's like too distracting. And I find that jazz is like not distracting in the slightest for me. And then I just love it on YouTube too because then you have like a really pretty visual. I have been really into the Christmas ones, but I came across this one today that's still like autumn, fall. I see some pumpkins, but I love the greenery in the back of it. I end up creating like a full-on playlist every single time like I find them because when you start watching these, then YouTube starts to suggest them to you. So then, yeah, I just have like a lot of them, but I have found this to be like really helpful and calming too. And it doesn't make me sleepy, which is another thing that has been really great. But okay, so working away. I'm gonna have to, in 30 minutes, put gray in her playpen and change my pants and then go to my appointment for Botox and lip filler. Hang on a second, I wanna look up the last time I did it. Okay, if this is accurate, and my calendar is accurate on my phone, the last time that I got Botox and lip filler was in April of this year. So what is that, like 7-8 months ago? Insane. So I'm so excited to do it. Obviously, immediately after the appointment, you're not going to be able to see anything with either, truly, because it takes a couple of weeks for both to settle and to show. Like Botox, it takes a couple of weeks for all of this to kind of paralyze itself. But what my favorite thing to do with Botox is to do like a little bit of a brow lift. As I'm getting older, my brows are starting to sag, and same with like my eyelids as well. So I like to be able to put it kind of like above my eyebrows to help me give that little bit of arch and lift back. And then lips, I usually only do half of a syringe. I don't think I'm gonna change it today. I'm probably still gonna do that as well. But as you can see, I get just very natural lip filler. I don't overdo it or anything. I've been doing lip filler for I think 10 years or over 10 years now. And I have found that doing a half syringe is like the perfect amount for me. And then I have a pickup from Pottery Barn, so I'm gonna do that at the exact same time, and then we're gonna come back and continue working and all of that sort of stuff today. Mental check-in for today. I feel like I'm in a better headspace than yesterday, but I'm still have like a tightness in my chest and still feel overwhelmed with just everything, but that's okay. I'm gonna take today one step at a time, one task at a time, and everything will be just fine. Also, speaking about anxiety yesterday, something that I thought of that I never really associated it with like anxiety and like all of this, but like, do you need to go outside? Do not search around the rug. Do you want to go outside? There you go. Gray does not stop for me when I'm talking. What was I saying? Anxiety. My hair is a mess and we're just gonna leave it because I need to wash it really, really badly. But I didn't associate this with anxiety, and what this is like lashing out, like having rage and aggression, or being like short fused, or in any sort of like situation just being like like really frustrated immediately by everything. And I definitely feel like I've been like that for the past couple of months. Like Juan's even pointed out so many times, he's like, Carissa, like you get so worked up over nothing. Like, calm down. Gray, no leaves. We don't eat leaves. Thank you. So anyways, I just wanted to mention that as well. And that's part of the reason why I'm really excited to get into therapy, because I'm hoping that they can give me like tons of like skills and help me to better manage that when I feel like that. Come back. You need to wipe your feet. Come here. Stand. 1, 2, 3. One more. 4. Okay, almost. But yeah, just give me the toolbox, the skills to be able to deal and help me like manage that better. But okay, I think I'm gonna go upstairs, change out of the sweatpants, fix my hair maybe, and then we are off. I decided to put a beanie on because I didn't want to do my hair. I didn't want to put it back in a bun or anything. So this is what we're with. I still have my sweatshirt on, and then I have my Align wide leg pants on as well. Put some lip gloss on. Lip balm, not lip gloss. And it's pouring down rain outside, so I was trying to figure out what sort of shoes I wanted to wear. I didn't want to wear my Uggs because I still need to waterproof them. So I landed on my Pandas. And then here's the Align wide leg pants that I just love so much. Okay, I'm gonna take her out to potty again really quickly, and then I am off. Just got home and I picked myself up some lunch, some good old Chipotle, and then I had some packages at the door. Lululemon. I'll put you up on the box, actually. This is better. Just took my hair out of the beanie, and so then I threw it into a little bun. But I'm so excited for the Lululemon packages. Lots of new releases over the past couple of weeks, and today's actually Tuesday, so I need to hop on Lululemon website and see what's new, what was dropped today. But that means another Lululemon haul is coming. I think that's gonna be the video directly after this. I'm gonna film it later this week, because that way if I order anything today, then it hopefully will come by the end of this week, so then I can film like over the weekend and stuff like that. But anyways, hi, here's my face. So you obviously can't tell like anything with the Botox. She did, I think 20 units, if you guys want to know how many units I get, but I got it all along up here and then right in the middle of my brows, a little around my brows on the sides. And I just think she went like right over here as well. I wasn't looking in the mirror, I was closing my eyes, but I feel like that's where I recall her poking everything. And immediately after, you could see like all of the bumps and like some bloody areas, so I could also tell then. But now it's fine now that I've come home. And then my lips, you guys,
Oh my god, I've never been so obsessed. She is like an artiste. She does such an amazing job. She has such incredible attention to detail, and I just love that she made like all of the lines, like my lip line, just so defined. It looks so good. So it's swelling unevenly as well. So this is gonna take a good week and a half. 2 weeks is what they usually say for everything to go down. But it's so funny because her and I were joking about like 5 days. 5 days in to your lip filler is typically like the sweet spot we have found. Like you still have a little bit of the swelling, so they're still like really full, because you get used to how they look like this, and then you're always like a little bit disappointed when all of the swelling goes away and you're like, oh no, I really liked how it looked, you know? So we were joking that 5 days is like that perfect middle ground. You still have some swelling, but you have like all of your movement back in your lips and everything like that. And that's typically when like your Botox will start to kick in as well. So yeah, anyways, it was so funny. I love catching up with her. She is amazing. But yeah, I'm so excited about my lips, the profile of it as well. Oh my god, I always feel like so refreshed. It feels so nice. Okay, Chipotle. That appointment took a little bit longer than I was anticipating. She left the numbing cream on for a prolonged period of time. I think like 15-20 minutes or something like that. I wasn't counting directly, but it seemed like a really long time. And then because we were chatting the whole time when she was doing the injections and everything, then the appointment took even longer, because of course you can't like talk while you're injecting. So in between injecting, we were like just chatting and stuff. She's so cool. I mean, the best part about that is like the numbing is almost gone. It's so funny when you get the numbing cream on, because even if you don't move your mouth and don't move your lips at all, like it still somehow seeps into your mouth. And so your tongue ends up becoming numb. It's such a weird feeling. You feel like you might like start to drool, but you don't like know that you're drooling. Like, I don't know. But it's officially 99% worn off. So it's feeling really nice. Starting to feel some pressure a little bit on my lips, some resistance. I'm hoping that eating Chipotle is not going to be too challenging. Whoever made this, they made a hefty bowl. Thank you. And then some chips so we can do a little dip. So I think I'm gonna quickly just like watch something while I'm eating, and then I'm gonna dive back into work. But I've already been diving back into work and catching up on things. Since I got back, she has the zoomies she's stretching around. Got a little package in from McGee & Co, which I'm really excited about. I have never shopped from McGee & Co before, but I really like their pieces. And they were having like a sale during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I decided to get a couple of things. There was one thing in particular that I really wanted to get, and it was like these boards. These wooden boards that you can put next to the stove in the bathroom, put like your soaps on next to the sink, for instance, as well. I ended up getting it in 2 different sizes. This is the board that I was really wanting. I wanted something that was like elevated a little bit, but then also something that looked aged. And that's exactly what this is, and it fit the bill. So I got it in 2 sizes. Like I was saying, I got 2 in this size, which is a size small. This is the second one. I already put one upstairs in our like main primary bathroom, but I was thinking about putting this one in the guest bathroom upstairs. And then we also got a large one, which I have over there, but I need it to decorate it. So I'll show you that in a second. And then I am a massive fan of the material travertine. I think it's just so beautiful. And I saw this little box, like a travertine box, you guys. It's stunning. Has like a little lid. I'm trying to decide exactly what I want to do with it, but I just think it's the perfect decorating piece. It's gonna be perfect on like any shelf, a bookcase, on one of our console tables, something like that, maybe even on like the coffee table as well. And I love the colors of it. Like the tones just are so fitting for my house. And then I got 2 of these tea light candle holders. They're like marble. I love all of the veining and the detailing and how they're just different from one another. I was thinking about putting these like in our bedroom, particularly on our nightstands, or maybe even in my office, and put like a little candle in here and then have the light shine through the marble. I thought that would be really cute. And the last thing I got is like this match holder. I think this is also marble. It has the thing on the bottom to light the matches. But it didn't come with any matches or anything like that. It's just the holder itself. So I need to get some matches off of Amazon. But I thought that this would be really cute, like next to like a candle or something like that. You just take the match, light the candle, sort of a thing. Could be cute. I also ended up getting some rugs for the kitchen as well, some runners, but that isn't coming for a few weeks. So this is the board that is larger, right? I thought it was gonna be like a little bit longer, to be honest, but I love it nonetheless. This is the board that I currently had over here right behind us. I love the coloring of this way more than this one. So this is going bye-bye. Let's put this over here and decorate. So this is kind of like everything that I'm working with over here. I did have like 2 of these trees, which I think are so cute. I love the coloring of them. So I wanted to try to like integrate them over here, but then I had some just other stuff here as well. So I can put the books here. And I feel like that could be cute, but then I was like, does it look better to have like these right here instead? Like that could be cute, right? And then you can have the books just over here and then keep the vase over there as well. I don't know where the candle should go or if it just shouldn't be here at all. And my mom brought me back these little bowls from Italy, so I've just had them kind of like sitting right here as well. Put the red one on top so it's kind of like Christmas color. I don't know, I kind of like this. Yeah, I love this board so much more. Might be a slippery slope because I'm probably gonna end up buying more stuff from McGee & Co. I really like all of those pieces that I got. They're gorgeous. After 6 p.m. right now. I took a break from working so that I can clean up the house a little bit and did like the dishes and all that sort of stuff. It felt really good. I got most of the island cleaned off. There's just a few things I still need to take care of. I'm starting to create like piles to take upstairs when I get an opportunity to go upstairs because Gray will cry bloody murder as soon as I leave this room. For instance, I have like this box and a jacket, and then I have like more boxes that are upstairs. You can't really see them. Oof. So progress. It is darker than dark. I cannot believe how dark it gets so early on. I say that, but don't we say this every single year, you know? It's kind of insane, just a little bit. So I think now that I cleaned everything up, I am gonna, I think, do a little bit more work. I have pivoted on over to doing like YouTube work. I'm trying to do some like content planning, plan out the next week, and try to finish editing some outfits, TikToks and Reels that I filmed. I need to get them edited, and then I just want to figure out like a posting schedule for everything. What is on my face? Because my days are so busy and packed, right? Like it's so helpful for me to like think of a schedule for sure the next week of like what I'm posting on what day. For my YouTube schedule, I usually plan it out like a month in advance because that way I know like what days I need to film in order to get things up on certain days. Like that structure really helps me. But I'm trying to get better about like the weekly schedule when it comes to all the other platforms, like posting on Instagram or stories, which I'm really, really bad at, but I'm trying to be better at. Posting on TikTok, even posting on like my Like to Know It, which I'm posting on every single day now, which I'm so proud of myself for doing that. So yeah, so that's kind of like what I want to iron out and figure out. I'm thinking I might have like a hot chocolate at the same time of doing it, but for sure probably put on some like YouTube, not the ambiance music, but like some of the YouTube videos that I saved in my watch later playlist.
and start to catch up on some videos, but still waiting for Juan to come home, and I'm just gonna have a relaxing night. Thank you for letting me be me and just being raw and open with you guys. I will see you in the next one. Mwah.